Hello, welcome back to another episode of Farm and Life at the Forge. So today Dad is here to buy some scrap. So we're at Scrapyard and we're going to give you a tour. So today we're heading over to the second farm. So Mum and Dad have already head over. They're locking their heads in advance. Mum's gone in the Jeep, Dad's gone in the tractor, and I'm now going in the car. But yeah, so we're going over. We have some scanning to do today. So we're scanning the heifers. So I think there's like 38 heifers and 4 cows, something like that. So the 4 cows is 2 cows that actually lost their calves. So they were with the bull, and then 2 cows that didn't go in calf last time, but they're nice cows, they're good cows, so we said we'd give them another try. In other news, we have merch, or we're looking at getting into merch. I don't know if you can see it there. So that's one logo design. This is the one that I like, and then you have the one that Dad likes. This is the one with the bull. Don't know how well you can see it. Farm and Life at the Forge with the bull. Dad has Farm and Life at the Forge with the tractor on it. So I'm looking at doing them. I know we've set up merch before, kind of done it the quick way of just getting a company that kind of puts your design on everything, ships it out. So I didn't really like that because well, one, it's really expensive. There's too many middlemen. By the time I give them the logo, they then print it. This company gets another company to print it. Etsy then sells it. There's so many middlemen that it becomes really expensive, and to be honest, didn't make anything out of it anyways. So it was just kind of there for people who wanted merch, but it wasn't really set up. So now I'm setting up merch properly. So we have our 2-zip overalls that we always wear on the farm. We love the 2 zips. I love these because I can get into my inside pockets on both sides. I have a pair of 1-zip ones with red patches. I can only get in on one side, which is annoying for me with my mobile phone. And yeah, so we like the 2 zips because you can get in and out of them easier. They're everywhere in France. I don't really see much of them back in Ireland or in England. So we've decided to do that. These are the first things. We also have a few things coming. So I'm just setting up the website and trying to get it all organised, and I'm organising with a lad in the local town who does the printing on them. So we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a try. So that's the merch. It's coming soon. Let me know what you think. This is my logo. Oh, the other logo is this one. The one that's on my jacket. So I got this done a while back. I like that logo. I got that done a while back for when I was going back to the ploughing match, but it was never being sold as merch. I don't know if I'll do the jacket yet, but we'll see. So we're back to driving on the right side of the road. It's a miserable day out. There's Dad in front. Don't know if you can see him. I'm gonna have to pass him out now at some point. But back to driving on the side of a road I'm not used to, and back to driving a manual.
Un mâle. Un mâle. 5 ans. Quatre-vingts.
So we have the heifers scanned now. They're always a little bit harder than the cows to scan because they're not used to being locked in and handled as much. So the first pen was not, I think there was four empty, but they were smaller. Limousines have a habit of doing that unless they're at a right age. They just don't come in bulk. So, but they were young, but they're big enough, so we just tried them. So we're not really that disappointed, man. This bunch here was nearly all bar one. All bar one, he said, it's actually a cow. He said she has a bit of an infection. Now, we're scanning the heifers a bit earlier this year because, well, no, sorry, they're not earlier because the cows are a little bit later because we held the bull back last year. So when we go scan the cows now, we know what heifers we have in calf. So any of the cows now that's not in calf, they're not getting a second chance because we have the numbers built up and we just don't want to be keeping them. As well as that, as I said on another video, like we'll be switching from all limousine. So most of our cows now that's on the spring calving are nearly all Shirley and Quassies crossbred. So that's it. So we'll be scanning the cows now in a little less than 3 weeks. We'll have decided which are on there. And so the empties, any empties now out of when we scan the next time, they're not getting a second chance. And we have 33 cows to calve, and there's about another 8 or 10 of them that's definitely not going with the bull. The winter calf, we didn't think to go on calf last year, because as I said, we have the numbers up and we don't want to go any more. We keep 240, that's our quota, and we don't go over. We might keep 1 or 2 in case we have losses, but that's about it.
Why are they not going with the bull?
Because we're going to fatten them and kill them.
Oh,
they're bold and they're kind of you'd often get a cow that will actually go on further and further. She just won't go back in calf straight away. Now any heifer that doesn't go in calf as well for the last couple of years, we don't give them a second chance, because usually if they don't go, unless a young heifer, if you had say a 3-year-old heifer or a 2-year-old heifer and she doesn't go in calf, well, there's usually probably she's going to have some other problems down the line, so you're well off to just get rid of her there and then. So I don't mind having empty cows because they're a great price now, fat cows, and so it's not a big ordeal. Now sometimes we might keep over the 240 in case of a few losses, just to keep the quota thing right, but other than that now I'm happy enough. And the calving has gone well up to this. We have 209 calves now, and or more, 212. So hopefully now the most problems we do have is in the springtime calving. That's why we nearly all autumn calving. So hopefully now it mightn't be, if the spring warms up, it's very wet now these days. If it warms up before they start calving, they'll be just calving out the field, and then I usually have no problem. That's all I have to say. How's that?
So last question, how do you like your overalls?
I like the overalls well. I think they're cool.
You think that?
And there it is. 4 tractors. I do actually like having things on overalls.
I can't open mine. Where's my one?
When I
And the
used to
bull.
work in the mines, they all had their names printed on it, and I think it's nice. And I like this and the back of it there. So that's it. And Laura has them as well on her
That's
jacket.
under. Yep.
I actually have it on my jumper as well.
You have the other logo, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if you can see it.
I have it on the back as well, but I'm not taking it on. Now these overalls, I find the dream with the 2 zips. They're just no bother. You don't have to take off your boots or anything. And okay.
So we're off. We're heading off now to buy a muckspreader, but not just any muckspreader, a burnt muckspreader. I think he's gone mad, but what do you say?
Yeah, all farmers are mad.
All farmers are mad. Well, we're heading about 2.5 hours away. I drew the short straw, so I have to go with him today. Mum gets to stay at home. And yeah, that's it. We'll show you when we're there.
Hopefully it's up to scratch, and I'll tell you our big plans.
You'll have to tell you the
If
big
you don't see any
plans,
more
yeah.
of this, it didn't work out well. Could be on the head here.
12.
Oh. 12 hectares.
C'est petit.
It's small.
That was compact. Ça commence à être petit pour nous.
He said it's starting to be a bit small for them.
All the heads of combines. There's one 8 meters. I know you'll see the forward here.
What's that?
I don't know what it is. It's the forward. I don't know what it is. I have to look at the one.
That's 6610.
Yeah, that's not now. It's a 210, I'd say.
82.
Yeah. There's a problem with it leaking water. No bonnet, I don't know. Lots of weights, front linkages. So we bought in 3 weights there for the TM to balance the hedge cutter. And we also bought a muckspreader. I'll show you that in a minute. So we'll go down this way. So, oh, you're still on, is it?
Yeah, it's always on.
So it is. You can face it that way. With the whirl of cabs. They're all damaged. Case. Lots of nice case cabs there. And we're down here to the New Holland.
Stop dragging your feet.
What?
Stop dragging your feet.
Mud guards, T7s, the roof, nice cabs. Don't know what that cab is. Yeah, TM.
That's off an 8360.
Oh, an A360 or TM, it's something similar. The Ford 40 series with the white roof. Not in bad shape either. And there's more 40 series cabs in there. Yeah, we'll go down here, so.
For an 8360?
Yeah. The back end A360. Okay, now we'll look at a few Ford bits. There's another complete cab over there off a Ford to have a look at. Now we're into the.
Hang on. Yeah.
Now we're into the Ford bits and pieces, all front axles. 8340 Ford.
An 8160 as well.
There's a nice cab here. So it's an 8670 cab.
And the bonnet is over there.
Yeah, and that's probably all the guts of it there. I don't think it's off a Ford.
It says Cabot. Maybe Cabot.
That's it. Ford axle there off of something. 7060. We'll go over and look at our muckspreader and see what you think of it.
They have an awful lot of burnt out balers.
So we're after buying a muckspreader. It's a Couton. It's a 15 cubic meter, I'm almost sure. It doesn't say it on it, but that's what your man said. It's bigger than ours. It's not that old. As you can see, it was burnt in the fire. Now, you might think I'm mad. Maybe I am myself, I don't know. It was burnt in a shed, so the bearings would have got a reddening. So I don't mind changing the bearings. The chains and all are okay. The structure of it is okay. This gearbox here, well, okay, it got a reddening, but I'm almost certain it's the same one that's on our one, which is fairly new. This motor looked like it would have got a reddening. So, but other than that, the rest of it would be okay. The front of it now I'll show you in a second, that didn't get a burning. I'd say what the big cause of it here, the wheels caught fire, and that's what burnt the daylights out of it. But this is what's gone in ours. I know they're half-inch thick, and they're about 1/8 or 2 mil thick on our one. They look good. So really, the plan is now to get home, take all this apart and all the motors. It won't be for this year, or it will. It'll be for say Christmas, and rebearing it all, and pipe it all, and buy a sandblaster. It'll justify buying a sandblaster and spray it and put it all back together. Now the wheels should fit off of it, and hopefully maybe that gearbox, but if not, it's only a matter of putting new bearings on it. Now we'll go to the front of it and we'll see what it's like. So as you can see here, the front didn't get a bit of the fire. The jack is there. Well, most of the pipes are there this side. The drawbar, you can see it was hardly ever used. So the bush I have is an independent, so it has its own hydraulic tank and everything. This one is the hydraulics off the tractor, so I don't mind that either, because our one was a Kuma, and they had them all independent in the Kuma, because if different people had different tractors, you wouldn't be interfering with the oil. This one mustn't have been a Kuma. So I always said this one has just 2 chains and ours is 4. But now I always said I'd always buy a one with 4 chains, but everyone seems to be doing just the 2 chains now. And even the Nula Bush is 2 chain, not 4. So yeah, it's a fine big muckspreader. It's a nice project. They're simple to work on, and it was real cheap. I'm not going to tell you yet. You can guess if you want. So and it justifies doing it up for me, because we have looked at about 11 of them now, and some of them were savage money. The cheapest one we have looked at so far was 15,000, and it was worse looking than our own. So I'll leave it on that note. Okay.
Dribble bar tanker.
Yeah. A big dribble bar.
You don't see many of them around here. Don't really see slurry at all around here. Why is it?
Turned over.
Huh?
It turned over.
Why, you think that's what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Bloody huge.
Like a hitch on the front of it there, or a lift down. Sort of there. It wouldn't take much to get that going right. We don't have slurry.
You wouldn't need one that size.
No, no. Yeah, it's big. And there's good wheels on it, and the steer axle.
So not a cereal up this way.
Yeah.
You're not buying any more now.
No. There's not much in the Lucas.
Are you happy is the question.
I am happy enough. Once I'm not spending a lot of money, I'm happy.
You're always spending.
And it wouldn't make sense for me to give 25,000 or 20,000 for, and that's a second-hand machine. They're up in the 50s and 60s for a new one, and we didn't come down take that road when we started. It was all second-hand, and I'd say even if we won the lottery now, we'd still be buying these yucks. So yeah,
we'll
I'm
go
happy
then.
it's all there, and I know where it'll go. And like I said, the price is very good. Now we're going over here to look at a few
Combines.
Laverda combines. There's nothing broke, but if it did break, I know they'll be here.
Down here?
Laverda. Well, that's a Laverda New Holland, see. Ours is the same as Laverda New Holland. Yeah, there's a lot of them scrapped, but they're older than our one. So I'm just going through the burn tractors here. There's a loader like what's on my TL90. That's a feed tractor. All the burnt ones, they're all going to be taken in now and take out any good off it. The back of that tractor, it's not too bad. It didn't get that much of a reddening. There's a Ford here beside us. It's like a T5. Or a New Holland, I don't know what that is. They're shot. I hate looking at them when they're burnt. Some dates. There's about 12 to 15 hectares of machinery here. That's a big baby, whatever it is.
Look at that when you're filming.
That's a big tractor. I'd say it's a dates as well. I don't know, what is it?
It's a Valmet.
A Valmet.
Landini.
Landini. There, look, there's parts for you.
Matthew over there.
Yeah, Massey, Ford.
Ford, what is that, 3,000?
Or Ford 3000, yeah. Yeah, that's our local garage, and there's a burnt out one there. Me cart. John Deere. Yeah, there's lots of sad cases there. Fine tractors burnt down, no good. Yeah, that's said to have a massive place here. That, as I said, most of the parts are all on shelves here. Sheds and sheds. And we've only seen a fraction of it because we have to get back home to do the jobs. Okay, so there's a big baby of a John Deere, an 8245R front linkage, very low to the ground. She must be on.
A Ford.
Oh right, the Ford front linkage. It must go up when it started. Don't know what horsepower that is. It's a big baby. Oh, monster, yeah. You'd want a fair tank of diesel for that joke. And there's a nice clean Ford, or a New Holland. T6155. Yeah, it's very clean, manual spools. Front linkage. I think she has the quick steer. Yeah, very clean tractor, blue. There's a loader on it, a quickie loader. And it has the European hitch. Yeah, very nice tractor as well. So, there's a Ford for Emily, or a New Holland, a T485. Must be a vineyard tractor. Nice little tractor. 4-wheel drive. Oh, there's no front PTO. It's very clean. Toolbox. Let's see, is it open? Oh, it is. That's a lovely tractor. Yeah, that's be as strong as the 4 or 5,000. That'll do.